What is up, everybody? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good everything. Whenever you're watching this video, welcome here now. So, for today, I'm bringing today's prompt from Everyday Radiance, which is a book with different prompts and ideas and inspired for self-care and self-renewal, inspired by the zodiac signs. And right now we are under Sagittarius energy, December 17. So, welcome here. Let's talk about something. The prompt of today is foresee fulfillment. And it talks a little bit about, it doesn't talk a little bit, it talks about the magic in our thoughts, in our words, to ourselves and to others. It goes like this: foresee fulfillment. Those These two words are instructive and full of possibility. It is far too easy to stay focused on all that feels not enough. We make lists of everything broken, insufficient, or lacking. We can easily dwell in the land of our faults. We create entire stories about how we, the heroes of our own stories, probably won't find absolute joyous success. But what if we foresee fulfillment as a practice? What if we breathe beyond feelings of insufficiency and instead envision and embody momentum and growth? What if we invite grace on our forward moving journey? What if we invite patience and trust? Let, Let us foresee our fulfillment, my friends. Know it will be so. And while we're at it, let's foresee fulfillment for those we love. And even those we don't love. No one else's true soul fulfillment will ever impede on others. We are each to thrive. And here comes an invitation. Choose 3 people in your life and take a few moments with each to imagine one possible, beautiful unfolding of their lives. Hold the vision of their growth and blossoming. Bless their even unfurling path. Energy follows thought. With every tiny bit of blessing and encouragement, even from afar, we buoy one another. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful prompt. And it's the prompt that gives me the same energy that we were talking before, that it is like the win-win energy. It's the win-win state, like scenario for all of us, for most of us, for all of us actually. It's like, and it's bringing me to this theory of the egg. I don't know if anybody else watched it. That it's like the whole universe, this whole world, is like inside one egg, and we're all just particles inside of it. And how was it? So all these particles have to learn how to swim in synchronicity and with love and understanding and so on for the ascension of this egg to a god. All right, follow me. So inside this egg, that are, it's like full of different little particles, that the particles will be each individual, like to ascend and to rectify ourselves and to grow and to win in the good way, win-win. It's like wish well to others, be nice to others, and be the person that you would like to meet, you know? Be the help that you would like to receive. And do it not for thinking, I do this and you're gonna give me that, but just like I'm giving this because I love this, and I would love like the rest to be like I'm being with you. Make sense? So it's like if you bump into someone on the street and you say like negative things and you create like a bad moment, um, like a stressful, aggressive, violent moment, whatever, that's like impacting on that person's life and in your on yourself too and on the rest too, because like if you're being nice to to the other, you're being nice to yourself, and if you're being mean to the other, you're being mean to yourself at the end of the day, you know so there's this exercise here that it's like thinking, imagining, and putting the energy of thought, like putting the thought on like the best outcomes on unfolding for the people we love, the people we bump into, um, just the people, the government, the families, our classmates, our competition, like you know, competition, whatever. It's like I don't know. I like from my experience, I've experienced these two things based on like the people who will get on stage, because for many many years I wanted to be on stage and sing and have my band and everything. And at the beginning, when I was will see people doing that, I would get like this feeling of why not me, or why is this person there if I could do a better job, like or look at that person, like that's so cringy, or that person didn't hit the note or whatever, like just mean thoughts, until I started seeing that, and I was like, dude, like good for that person, great for that person that could like have their dream and make it come true and come through too. Like bless that person for having the audacity and the bravery to step on stage and to expose themselves in front of like lots of people. And I was like really like good for that person. And if we part from the idea that everybody is me and we are everybody, it's like why not celebrating that a version or a piece of me is fulfillment, it's fulfilling our dream, it's the same with governments. Like whenever they ask me about like politicians and stuff, and I'm like, dude, like I hope whoever's in charge and whoever's in the power, that they can do like the best they can, and that the the period of time that they're gonna be in power, that they do the best they can, that they have the best presidency or whatever. So it's a win-win, because even like if we like them or not, if we love them or whatever, it's like if we wish the best and that person can do the best, that's the best, But if we wish like negativity, scarcity, and lack, and low frequency ideas and thoughts and wishes, and it's kind of like toxic, and it's like putting us in the loop of ego, division, and just like I don't know, a bad moment, a bad time. I don't want to hear that, and I'm doing such a hard work to not like try to work on those thoughts whenever they appear, because we're humans and because we still have an ego to work on and to become friends with and to try to separate. Like it's our it's our it's our job, you know. It's like it's our responsibility for the connection to the everything, you know, to let go of the ego. And it's hard. And I'm not saying it that from a place of I did it, you guys. This is the step by step to remove your ego, because that would be like fake, you know. But I love also I love this, you know, like, and I love to surround myself with friends that I know that they want and wish the best for me, you know, and that I would like, I don't know, pitch an idea or let like show them what I'm working on or my wishes or whatever, you know. And it's so nice to have friends that they support you, you know, and family that supports you and believe in you. But when it's not like that, and when it's just like the answer and the response from the others is like, oh, that's hard. Oh, are you sure? Oh, like, would you like, are you gonna make it? Oh, I've heard that the industry that oh, and with time, I learned that there's people to share your thoughts, to share your wishes, to share your love, to share your passion, and then there's people to, I don't know, have lunch, you know, and spend like a hug and a small talk. But I don't know. I don't like the position of having to explain myself or to feel that I have to pitch my ideas and my projects to the people that surrounds me for acceptance or to, I don't know. I stopped saying like what I want to do or the ideas that I want to like portray. That's why my channel is, I don't know, it's like incognito, and I don't share these videos to anybody, and it's not on my social medias, and it's there's like my name is not here either. So I wanted like, and this started because I felt the wish of doing this. But I was like, what are like people are gonna think? What are they gonna say? Um, you know, and like all those thoughts that were mine and not mine. I was like, okay, like the best way is to like keep it quiet and and find in the way the people that enjoy this and that, I don't know, whatever. Let's take a card to see what the tarot has to say about this that we're speaking. Tarot, hola mi vida. Hi baby. All right. My beautiful, beautiful tarot. Could I have one card and one card only, please, to share on my video today? Please, one card and one card only to read the message and to share with my fellow friends from YouTube. For the people who is listening, who wants to receive this message, what can we do? What can we say? Can I have, please, one card and one card only, please? All right. You know, when we had like beautiful messages and beautiful things you said, we got the cards for that. The star, the sun, you know, like with a celebration. And this one is not like a celebration. We got the Nine of Swords. And let me show you what you can see from here. It's the Lord of Despair and Cruelty. You know? What do we have here? We have 9 swords. We have Mars on the top. And next to it is Gemini. And next to it is Gemini. Both sides, both faces. Choose your side. You know? It's the action, it's like the despair and cruelty. How cruel are we used to be on ourselves and without knowing to others? You know? How cruel can we get? This is swords. This is thoughts. These are words. These are thoughts. These are words. What are we building with our thoughts and with our words? What are we actionating? What are we creating with that? We have to be careful. Be careful what you wish for, because you might get it. Just might get. Be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. So, for fulfillment, what if we choose what we think and put that thought out to the world and receive that? Like, I feel that if we all knew, or if it was like so clear and like a common knowledge that what we think is gonna come true, like as a fact, you know, like taught in school, like this is a discipline. Imagine that world. It will be like so powerful. Endless power, you guys. Endless power. So what does it have to say about the swords? Have to share the message. It's the Lord of Despair in Cruelty. 9 swords appear, 8 of which are completely mangled. The 8 swords are crossed, 4 from each side, and the 9th sword, largest of all, and curved, rises upright from the bottom of the card. Even the hilt of this sword is barbaric in its sharpness. The center rose is transformed into a disfigured disc with 12 distorted rays. It was a sword, not any. It was a rose, not anymore. To transform disfigured disc. The symbols for Mars and Gemini appear above and below. Mars and Gemini, angels, Anival and Mohael. Meanings: despair, cruelty, lack of pity, suffering, want, miscarriage, loss, misery, burden, oppression, labor, subtlety and craft, lying, dishonesty, slander, yet also obedience, faithfulness in its fashion. And the reverse is patience, unselfishness, doubt, suspicion, shame, and timidity. Okay, Anival and Mochael, angels, please guide us. Please guide us with patience, with unselfishness. You know? Please guide us with patience, unselfishness, and power to see through, power to see within, you know? And not like No cruelty, you guys. There's no room for that. Not in my watch, not in my channel. No room for cruelty, and no room for cruelty to you. That's the first and most important, you guys. If you're cruel to yourself, if we are cruel to ourselves, we're showing the world how we want to be treated. If we are cruel to ourselves and we fill ourselves with bad words, like negative frequencies all the time, that's the that's what we're telling the world that we wanna become, that we wanna receive. That's the energy we're telling the universe we're worth it, you know. But change this, try to put your swords in peace. Don't cross your don't cross yourself in your path. Don't stick your the stick on the wheel for yourself. Let's foresee fulfillment. Let's see what the best version of ourselves can turn into. Let's see what our dream looks like. This is an exercise I did this morning. I was like, what is my dream? Because I have wishes, I have desires, I have curiosity, but what is my ultimate dream? And yet, so I kind of like imagine this life of myself where life is easy and I'm getting super into like painting more and more, and coming from a world of social media and consumption and that I had to change my paths because life changed, because the evolution is here. I was like, I really like to paint, and I really like to paint thoughts and ideas and whatever, and I like when I paint something and I can like burp myself into a canvas, no matter what like the outcome looks like. But I like how it looks in my house. I like how it looks in my rooms when I walk around and I see like art. And I was like, I really like this, and I hope that one day, and I wish that one day, like, I get to sell all this. And not only that, but like having the space, time, and resources to like, I would love to like make sculptures, have the room for that, and knowing that I have the system ready to turn them into monetize my art, monetize my vision, monetize my actions, monetize my love. And I'm not looking to be a billionaire. I would love to though, like don't get me wrong. But that's not my wish, that's not my dream. My dream is like, it's so hard because I want to do everything. I want to My dream is like to like for like this is my time to dream in person. But my dream is to like be driving this truck that is called El Camino, that I love it, like a black truck van, like arriving to my house in the hills, in the woods, nature. It smells great, the flowers. It's like the 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 water molecules in the air. It's perfect. The weather is perfect. I arrive to my house. I pull up to my driveway. I don't park inside the garage, because when I open the garage, I see that I have like all my workspace with paint, with spaces to paint, to cut wood, to spray paint, to build, like to like have a pottery wheel, like a place, a desk to cut wood, and to like sold metals and creating sculptures. And then when you go inside the house, you see this beautiful view, a big kitchen. There's my playroom with instruments, with a piano, with a drum set, with like, saxophone and all the instruments that I love to play. And then you go to another room, and it's like and it's the studio, and I have like a recording booth where I create music, and I have people over, and we create music together and everything. And then there is um and then there is like a mini cinema where we get to watch films, and we get to watch my friends' films and whatever films that I've been creating. And that I want to, like, my dream, it is to live that life of, which is happening, like today I have a space in my studio where I can paint, where I can play, where I can have my friends over, where I can create music. And I guess that it's like my dream, it is to grow on this idea, is to grow in all the senses. So I, like, by sharing this, I hope that whoever is still watching this video, that it's probably, and I hope, Bamboo Sultana. Please, Bamboo, work with me on this thought, and let's grow it bigger and together, okay? And also, Bamboo Sultana, if you're still watching this video, I would love to know what your dream is, and you can share it in the comments, or you can share it privately, so we create this synergy and win-win. All right. Best of days for everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys the next time. Bye. Thank you.